Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Nice and early in the morning here on a Sunday. So we've got a beer from Mountain Culture, my boys. It's a Thiolised New England IPA. It's at 7% with the very, very clever name of Harry THIOLS. Sign of the times. So yeah, a bit of a tribute to the ladies' man, Harry Styles from One Direction. So yeah, it's using Phantasm, which is the new technique out of New Zealand, where they put it's the extract from grape skins into the brews, and it gives like more aroma, and maybe I think it's a little bit more on the flavour, but it's more about the aroma. And yeah, it tends to work really well with those Kiwi hops. So yeah, pretty cool artwork as well. I reckon the girls in the marketing team, or even the boys, like at Mountain Culture, would have been thinking about this one for a while and thought it was brilliant when they come up with it. So yeah, we'll go into the hashtag proper glassware. I've got the little boy today. Apparently, this glass was really hard to get, and like whenever I take photos with it, everyone's sort of trying to know how I got it, trying to get hold of it. So I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I've got a long weekend here in Australia, which is pretty cool. We've got the King's birthday holiday tomorrow. And my beloved football team always plays a big game, so that'll be interesting because they haven't been playing too well lately. So in the glass, it's like a sort of a dull orange. It's about a 1 to 2 finger head. Slightly cloudy, not like in your face haze. Carbonation's pretty active. I'd say probably medium body. Let's go in for a whiff. Cheers, Ghost. How are you, mate? Thanks for chiming in. Very tropical on the nose. We're getting like a bready backbone, just like white bread. But yeah, tropical fruits very prominent. I reckon passion fruit, pineapple. We're getting a little bit of lemon and lime. I'm trying to think of the age of this beer. I reckon it's probably about a month old now. I've just always got so much Mountain Culture in the fridge. It's just trying to keep tabs on when I got certain ones. There might be a touch of melon there. I'm not getting like any pine or sort of green feature. Yeah, it's more about the juice, sort of like subtly sweet. I'm going in anyway. Cheers. Cheers, Daniel. How are you, brother? Just a Sunday morning beer for me, mate. My mate over in the UK, Craig's just gone live, and he hasn't been live very often lately. So I'm keen as to join his panel. Kent Beer Reviews. Go give him a follow. Yeah, he's been in the game for years. He was one of the original ones that I started watching. Very soft and pillowy mouthfeel. It's quite elegant. It I feel like the name of the beer sort of suits the style. It's yeah, very sort of very soft, even in like sort of like a soft sweetness in the flavor. All tropical fruit pretty much, with that sort of slight slight difference with the lemon and lime. I mean, lime you could classify as tropical. Like it's got a little, like a slight touch of sort of tartness. But yeah, that mouth feels awesome. It's actually, you'd probably nearly say medium to full, but it's just very like soft and delicate. Yeah, that glass is unreal. It's like just an unusual shape and like just a completely different sort of logo to what you normally see from mountain culture. I remember one of my friends when I first got the glass, we had a session out in the backyard. It's like a really hot summer's night. And yeah, we were taking photos, and it was me in the camp chair with this glass, and like I had a fresh pair of Jordans on, and it was just like such an awesome photo. And yeah, Mountain Culture ended up putting it on their like on their Instagram. Cheers, mate. Let me get a pint. A pint of this would be very nice. But yeah, they one thing I like with Mountain Culture, they always have big cans. So generally, I'll get what I try to do is normally they'll release 2 or 3 beers every week. I try to get at least 2 cans of each one. Sometimes you got to buy them in 4 packs, and it can get a bit expensive. But yeah, I feel like the best is to have two of each. Then I can have one fresh as possible, and not worry about. I mean, sometimes I might review the fresh one straight away, but a lot of times I'll at least review one and take photos and that, and then the other one I can just enjoy at my own leisure. That's normally the best way to go about it. But yeah, they're 500 ml cans, most of them. They have a few exceptions, like if they do like a maybe a different lager or a stout, they might have a smaller can. But yeah, I didn't mention. I don't think I mentioned either. This is 7%. So yeah, most of most of their like beers of this style are sort of in between that 7 and 8. And then another beer I've got of theirs. It's actually a collaboration with Bellwoods. So Bellwoods are out of Canada. They're like a really good brewery over there, and they've got an actual beer called Cat Lady. But what they've done with this one is the two breweries have got together, and Mountain Culture have brewed their own version of Cat Lady. So yeah, I'll have that coming up on the channel at some stage. But as I've got a few cans, I thought I might even crack one today because yeah, it's still relatively fresh. And I love that, like that can artwork's sick as. Green's like my favourite colour. I'm more of a dog man than a cat man, but just a cool black looking cat. It actually looks like KC King Cobra. He's got a black cat named Midnight. Yeah, it reminds me of Midnight. So yeah, this might pour a little bit more into the glass. Yeah, Coors Banquet. That's actually a beer I want to try. Like being Australian, there's so many American macro beers that I really want to try just to see what they're like. It sounds silly, like they're not that good, but I really want to try 'em. Like one that everyone talks about is Miller High Life, and yeah, I've just never been able to try it before. Most of my craft beer mates in America, that's like their favourite macro beer. So yeah, it'd be interesting when I try all these American macros. Yeah, when I go back in for a smell, I'm getting like an orange sort of vibe, but even like there's some other tropical fruit there. I always find it hard with tropical fruit trying to sort of pick out exactly what they are. Like pineapple and passion fruit and that I can get straight up, but when it comes to like fruits like guava or papaya or yeah, just shit like that, it's sort of hard to pick them out. Cheers, Sean. Good to see you, mate. Hope all's well. Playing a bit of NFL. NFC North is where it's at, but we just barrack for different teams. It's pretty funny the fact that yeah, like with say like me, miscellaneous, Kyle and Sean, we all follow like the four different teams in NFC North. The more I drink it, it's got like I feel like it's got a little bit of a berry note as well. But yeah, just very, very soft and pillowy, easy drinking. I'm not actually sure what hops are in it. Like I'm assuming that it's mostly Kiwi hops, New Zealand hops for those that don't know what Kiwi is. But yeah, if I was to guess, I'd say it'd be like maybe like Nelson, Motueka, Rawaka, something like that. Doesn't really have a stone fruit sort of edge. It's more tropical and citrus. I'm always up for 90s music. Any sort of era when it comes to rock and metal, I love it. Have you changed your name recently? I'm just trying to think of like, I reckon we were talking about like Silverchair and stuff, weren't we? Yeah. I thought you might have had a different name there for a while. Anyway, this bad boy's gone. Well, there is some left in the can, but you know what it's like. You got to take a photo for the gram. So yeah, the very clever, witty name of Harry Thiles because it's a Thiolised beer, and Harry Styles. Everyone pretty much knows who he is, especially the girls. And yeah, Sign of the Times is one of the names of his songs. But yeah, Thiolised New England IPA, 7%. Very, very nice. I would probably say, I reckon I'd give it about a 4.4 out of 5. Yeah. Yeah, I just remember when you've sort of popped in recently, I'm like, something's different about the name or the logo or whatever. But yeah, thanks all for chiming in. I'm going to go say good day to Craig over in the UK. So yeah, if anyone's looking for something to watch, Kent Beer Reviews, Craig. He's like awesome as bloke, beer reviewer. He's been in the game for ages, and yeah, like there's a few of us on his panel. I'm pretty sure Miscellaneous might be there, maybe Last Beer, some of the regulars. Cheers, Wilco. Good to see you, brother. Let's hope those D's kill it tomorrow, mate. I'm definitely nervous about it. Hope you're well, dude. And yeah, bring on blobfish. Cheers, Tanner. Good to see you, mate. Another one I haven't had a drink with for a while. We'll catch up eventually. But yeah, I'm just wrapping this one up, boys. It was yeah, a Thiolised New England IPA, and they called it Harry THIOLS. I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, I've given it a 4.4 out of 5. It was about, I think it was brewed about a month ago. And yeah, when I say Thiolised, it's got that new phantasm technique from New Zealand. So yeah, quite nice. So yeah, cheers everyone for chiming in, and we'll see you on the next one.